Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the BlackPearl Attacks. We are going to look at surgical Loonian on this video. And as part of surgical Loonian, it is one of the good Loonian strategies. The main purpose of it is to use fewer spells and make the raid more economic. At the same time, if you have balloons and minions in the queue, this attack can pretty much go on continually, much quicker than a normal Loonian raid, where you're using your free spells along with the rage spells. Now, on a base like this, you're hoping to get by with three rage spells. That's all I have at this point in time. You can see that I have been raiding a little bit, and as part of the raiding strategies, as soon as you have 3 rage spells, you start going out looking for a match. And then you can stop at some point in time and go pick up additional loons or go pick up additional minions. Now, the main purpose of the surgical Loonian is just to drop enough loons to take out the archer towers and then start raiding around it. So if the archer towers are set on the inside, or if there are any type of point defenses that are targeting air set on the inside, that's usually a base to raid. Or if the archer towers are on the outside and they're easily accessible, it's also a good base to raid. And so here you kind of take a look at these archer towers, and all of those are within range of loons. And so even the eagle artillery is within range of the loons. And so that's where you start counting a certain number of loons to take out those point defenses, and then you'll move in your minions afterwards. Now, if you take a look at this base, again, the first thing you want to take out is that eagle artillery. And generally with an eagle artillery, it's going to take, especially if there are some point defenses around it, it's going to take 3 to 5 loons to take it out. And you don't want to drop too few loons, and we'll see in this video there is one point defense where we drop too few loons on, and you'll see kind of what happens there. But generally around 3 to 5, if there are additional point defenses, you're probably going to want to make sure you drop 5. And as those start targeting in, you're going to drop a rage spell here, and you're going to drop one or two additional for each of those archer towers, because as soon as the loons hit there, they'll likely target off there. Then after that, if you get that wizard tower, that's going to free up a lot of these structures. If you get those defenses, it'll target all those structures, and if you get that one, it'll target all those structures. And so that's kind of what you want to try to do, is just target those outside point defenses and then move in with minions. And let's kind of watch how it goes. And so you drop a few minions first to scout out for air bombs. Then you drop in your loons afterwards. And again, they make that path after they destroy the eagle artillery, and so then you drop in like 2 or 3 more to take out those additional point defenses. And then this whole area down here is free. Now you're going to drop in, generally for a wizard tower you can get away with just 2 loons, but here what we're going to see is we're going to drop in some loons, and all of those defenses are going to start targeting the loons. And so as a result, that drop ends up in a fail and the wizard tower survives. Now here again, you're dropping in 1 for the wizard tower, 3 for the additional archer tower, because it's going to get hit by all those defenses. And so that was pretty successful there, because you don't have to worry about that wizard tower. That wizard tower is out of range. And so all those structures are free now. And then all those structures are free. Now here we're going to watch the fail come in. We drop in a few more loons to try to take out that wizard tower to free up the dark elixir. We got the dark elixir, but at the same time we had to use a few more loons to pick that up. Now over here again, you're going to count your loons. Drop a few minions first, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully 4 will take 4 with a rage spell to take care of all those defenses. And again, if that wizard tower survives, it's not that big of a deal, because all these structures are now free. And then at this point in time, you just really have this corner left. And again, you're just going to drop, at this point in time you have the option to drop your dragon or your clan castle. You got some extra loons to try to take those out, but at this point in time you're pretty close to that 50%, and then you can just coast home. Now in this raid, if you notice that there is no king or queen, just a Grand Warden, and so when we get close to 50%, usually you would, if you get close to 50%, you could drop a king and he'll pick up the remainder, but in this instance there is no king or queen, and so we'll just drop the Grand Warden to pick up the additional few percentages to get to 50%. And again, this raid is fairly successful because you picked up around 800,000 loot and around 3,000 dark to go with it. And again, all the outside is cleaned out. You've hit your 50%. And then that's pretty much all there is to a surgical Loonian. Again, just count those loons as they go in. You want to generally drop 2 for an archer tower that's undefended. If it's defended, you're going to drop 3 to 5. And then, again, just pick off those structures one at a time and drop some loons to pick up minions first, loons, and then minions. That way you shouldn't have any problems hitting that 50%. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and we will talk to you later.